He's kind of spooky, man. The Carbink is real. Like, I don't really have an answer to the Carbink. Obviously, like, a steel move would be everything. But I don't have a steel move. So it makes for a very tricky fight. Yeah, we believe it's an emulator bug with the custom textures rather than an issue with the game. Yeah. For those are like that are like, shoot. It's just something that's part of the process. So, okay, we got the covet off. I guess I go for reflect and screen. Probably better to keep Carbink alive, or Esper alive, because it actually has a ton of utility for this fight. We also might want to think about plucking the Citrus Berry off of Tyrant. So I think from here we go to Quilladin. Now Quilladin is a little safer for this opening setup and safe enough to swap in. Right? Like, that's not going to do much. Fantastic. We're probably already slower. So, like, this is a minus speed 2 IV Quilladin. It literally almost could not be slower. Nice. Okay. So, I think this is a pretty good setup on the Carbink. We've got some screens up for a few more turns. We'll go for rock smashes, and that way we can maybe hope for defense drops. Pika Hex currently does work. I have used Pika Hex so far. It has worked with this ROM. Yeah. Okay, so there goes the reflect, but that's okay, because like I said, a lot of it was just getting the leech seed set up safely. Dude, I'm not seeing a single defense drop. Does this thing have like an ability that like prevents defense drops or something, or like all drops? I just feel like I haven't seen a single stat drop on Carbink, and maybe I just don't know this Pokemon. Does it have clear body? Damn. Wow, I didn't know that, but after a few of those, I was like, Mudshot's not working, maybe it's been updated, and then it's like, wait, Rock Smash isn't working either. I know that's good. Okay, it's a clear body, which just makes it that much harder. Oh my gosh, man. Dude, the leech is really good against it. Okay. Nice. So that's some, like, that went really well. Like, we're looking great into Tyrant. And I'm gonna play this on set. We've probably got a Fire Fang inbound. I kind of want to keep Wartortle healthy. So take the Fire Fang, and then outspeed and pluck the berry. That's my thought. Oh, Reggie's also cooking Fletchinder for the Flame Body proc. Yo, that was not part of the plan at all, but that made a lot of stuff. Yeah. We should outspeed to get the pluck. There we go. Still eat the citrus berry. I'd like to hold on to it because I know Fletchinder's about to die, but maybe not after a burn. Still after a burn, that's fair enough. It's still super effective. Like it's what is burn is halving it to make it like technically 2x. Anyway, here's the next step. So we weren't counting on the burn there because we know Ice Cap can take one hit. It has sturdy. The play here is... Oh, actually, we would have... Oh, we flinch. Damn. So the burn is important here. Because we want to get an Icy Wind off. Oh. Wow. He got me. But we got one Icy Wind off. And with no... like, no Sandstorm, it's so much better damage. So it's... Oh, we're outspeeding it now. Maybe. Honestly, without Sandstorm up, it might just be an Esper Psybeam. Nice, because that outspeeds. I don't think that crit mattered. If I made something sound like I thought burned like reduces Icy Wind, that's not what I was saying. Okay, I don't know what this has. For the sake of wanting to get through this, let's... Like, I just don't know what this has. I don't know. I don't know. Rounds, okay. Let's just fire off a Psybeam. Because really all we need is one, like, Rock Smash. Does round get stronger each time you use it? No, apparently not. Like, in my head, round is like a doubles move, right? I could be wrong on that. Can we get a Charizardite Y before the Elite Four? Dude, that was always an option. Oh, round is ice with its ability, right? All right, Grant. Why is that so strong? It's like the reflect is still not still up, right? See, now that's strong. Man, this thing is a menace. Like, we're good, but it's a menace. Ancient Power too. Can kind of stall you out, maybe go for an Omni Boost. Okay. Wow, man. Grant is not messing around. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode of Pokemon XY Legacy. We're in it, dude. Holy. That was a struggle, but we got it. By the way, just a quick question. I want to know how sound is feeling, chat. If you've got any issues with sound, let me know. Been having a lot of Bluetooth issues lately, so I had to go wired. It's like it wasn't working. I was like, I can't figure this out right now. So I just, you know. Alrighty, that's a big win. That's a big win for the squad. Mix sounds good. All right. And now we get to go down the big slide. Yay. Sweet. Alrighty. So we are out of the early game. And if you really think about it, like level 25, if we were... Oh, look at that, a light ball. Cool. If we were playing yellow... No, if we were playing crystal, level 25 gym is like Morty. Yeah, there's a few more events, but not really, you know? So if you think about it in terms of Gen 2 Pokemon, we're closer to like already done Whitney and like we're definitely like at the point of Crystal that like you've made it to Ecruteak City. Maybe even beat Morty. Cause I'm thinking like we did basically a 4-hour stream. I could easily beat Morty in 4 hours. I could probably, I mean, depending how fast I was going, but it's not really a fair comparison because I know that game so well, and this is a ROM hack. Anyway, moving on. Esper is showing a lot of potential. I can't remember how Esper evolves. Are there any updates to Esper? The team actually had a lot of tools for that fight, and that's really the classic like legacy is like it's harder, but you've got a lot more stuff to work with, and you know we were able to put together a win. That was third try. That's like a lot of CL gyms, to be fair. Slightly under level 2. Yeah, very true. I was actually, like I said, I was looking at my IVs. I've got a really good Helioptile. Like 25 special attack or something. Really good speed. Yeah, and you can skip Paraffin Palace to save time and go faster too, which is a big deal. You just missed out on cut, which you don't need. Wait, does Hoot Hoot have 2 legs? I feel like I saw 2 legs there. Nah, the Hoot Hoot I know has 1 leg. Like, that's just 1 single leg, right? It's not 2. It's just one leg. No, I don't accept that. Flaffy, I guess Quilladin. He stands on 1 to rest the other. We just don't see the second often. Well, where is the second leg? Okay, this is something that I've been grappling with since I was 5. Hoot Hoot has 1 leg, man. I don't know what to tell you. What did I miss from part 2? Everything. Nothing. All of it. But not everything. You missed a tiny microcosm of an experience held amongst 500 people. That's what you missed. Smith has no object permanence confirmed. Well, I can't see it. So it's not there. Oh, guys, really quickly. The rare Nigel appearance. The rare buddy. It's not often that Nigel hangs out with me while I'm in here. Claire, always. Claire wants to be like on top of you 100% of every waking moment. Nigel like is a really loving cat. He always wants to be around you, but he doesn't tend to come in with me in stream. IRL Esper. If Nigel was a cat Pokemon, he'd probably be, I said this last time, he'd probably be more of a Persian than anything. I feel like Claire is more of a Skitty. Claire's definitely a Skitty. It's harder to pin Nigel down. I've also just I've decided to hack in some full restores just to save myself time of going back to Pokemon centers. All right, this guy doesn't want to fight. That's fine with me. Is there a certain item on this route? A mind plate? That's actually, well, actually, you know what? That's not what I was looking for, but yeah, absolutely. That's really cool. You got the light ball this early. But that's nice for Esper. That's a 20% boost. Takes its Psybeam from 65 times 1.5 is like about 100 to like 120. It's pretty good boost. 100 to 120. Wow, I just got ambushed so hard. Oh, go back for a great TM. Oh, I did also miss another TM. There's another TM I'm gonna want for Corinna, right? I missed Aerial Ace. Finally viable Pikachu. True. Very true. And Pichu is very early in the game, so that's super nice. I should actually go over this. Is this Route 11? I don't know if that feels right, but I don't think this is. I think this is Route 10. Let me check. Right? Yeah, that we're on Route 10. Guys, you can catch Eevee here. You can catch Eevee here. And I gotta say, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Champions, and I've been feeling really good about Sylveon. Sylveon is like my favorite Pokemon in Champions. And I know it's obviously not, we're not gonna have like Pixelate, Fairy Feather, you know, Hyper Voice in doubles. But a Sylveon's a Sylveon. What did this thing just hit me with? Oh no, the bat. Let's go. Dude, Sylveon is best girl. This is going to shock you, but Sylveon is, brace yourselves, very good. Oh, that's true. I could hunt for a hidden ability with hordes. That would be pretty ridiculous. I don't know if we need to. Anyway, Eevee is 25%. As a horde, 5%. Oh, what is Eevee's hidden ability to know that you got one? If anything, I'd probably just hack it in to save ourselves time. You can get them, though. Oh, that's right. It's a normal type. I should have taken that. That was silly of me. Adaptability. Anticipation? More people are saying anticipation. Ow. Wow. Okay, Ghastly. Yeah, the Ghastly is new. It's fast, man. Castillo Reptile's fast. 25%. Okay. Golette. It is anticipation. Okay, cool. 4% hidden ability odds. Yeah, it's not. It would be. You know, we're in the interest of getting through this at a relative pace to like respect everyone's time, and that's not really. What? Getting outsped by a Drifloon? Ghosts on the graveyard route. What a crazy change. Yeah, that's an important thing to note. Like, this route actually... Dude, where is my Eevee? Oh, wait. I want to be... Oh, I want to be yellow flowers, not the grass. My bad. Where are the yellow flowers? Up ahead? bottom of the road. Okay, thank you, chat. We're all good. Oh, I gotta go back for the TM and all that as well. We've got all kinds of stuff to do. This is great. We've also got Reflection Cave, which is... Reflection Cave. No guesses for what this grunt's other two Pokemon are. That's funny. I don't, like... I feel like something on my team is gonna learn Aerial Ace, you know? Also, look at that damage difference. We've actually got a minus special defense. So, I'm just staying in. I don't care. I think we can take one water hit. Nice. Nice. Those caves will reflect on your bad decisions. It's true. Alright. 2 more. Nice. Wow, cooked me. Damn. So the last one's gonna be grass. Don't burn me, please. Man, that's strong. Because it's CA, I have an odd fondness for Talonflame now. Yeah, I think Talonflame is... I mean, I guess I was gonna say, I've never disliked Talonflame. Yo, the bait. I love it. Is a BDSP Legacy ROM hack a consideration given the potential those games had? I, for one, would love to see a Sinnoh Dex bigger than even Platinum's. Like, straight up, absolutely not. That is just... so, like... that would be so complicated. Yeah. Like... it's just not really possible. Like, yeah, as Craig says, no chance like we're hacking a Switch game anytime in the next decade. BDSP hacks are easy actually, based on Unity. Yeah. Can't believe I died here. Wait, is Parabolic Charge a physical move? It must be. But yeah, like I said, it's just, it's not realistic. Sorry to burst your bubble, but like, you know, it is special. Okay. It just sounds like that. Anyway, thank you for the super chat. Like I said, I'm sorry I can't give you anything else, but the answer is definitely not happening. Like, I don't even want to. Truthfully, I don't like BDSP. I mean, obviously I don't like BDSP because it's like I don't like Platinum is just better, but Platinum actually has a chance. Like, Platinum is going to get a decomp, so. Oh, that's such a good point. Oh, I see what you're saying, Craig. It's not realistic because it's a current gen console, which would just make Nintendo very unhappy. Yeah, the more modern you get, like, the more likely you're gonna bring down them. But also, it's not the games. Come on, buddy. That makes me so sad. That makes me so sad. There's nothing worse than getting into yellow and then not killing after the second hit. Yeah, of course the gyms are getting more megas. Disarming voice. 60 power always hits. Covet was so good for us, though. Covet's great utility. I'm not gonna know. Like it's gonna come up very rarely where I'm like, I've lost to this trainer and now I know to Covet. I think I just get more general use out of the alternate. Yeah, how many times are you really gonna steal berries that aren't berries you can pluck? Or items that aren't just berries? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's annoying. At least it's Gen 3 or Gen 6. Maybe we can lower speed. It's unlikely. Oh, that's good damage. Yeah, and you don't get the items after battle. Like, that just kills me, man. Oh, thank God. But yeah, it's, I don't know. All right. I'm very excited right now. We've got some stuff to pick up. We will go get Aerial Ace. Wait, where is this item, this TM? While I'm here, I guess I can look for Eevee here too. Huh. There we go. Thunder Wave, nice. That's good use, good value. Okay, I'm gonna come back for Eevee. Guys, who are we gonna get rid of for Sylveon? Let's see if we'll be okay. What is this? Super potion. I'll take that. Esper gonna be lightning now. Honestly, Esper. That's so rude. And it is the right answer. Slow molasses Quilladin, goodbye. I know. Oh, man. It really is Esper, isn't it? There is a lot of overlap. Yeah, I do want to see Esper's buffs. It's true that it's not an overlapping type, but like you're like you've got fairy coverage with Esper, and then like you're getting fighting. I feel like fairy and psychic overlap, kind of like ghost and dark overlap, in my brain anyway. Never underestimate priority screens in T-Wave. Wait, will I get priority? No, really? Is that a thing? I'm gonna get Are you saying I'm gonna get a prankster? No. What are you talking about, priority? Why would I have priority T-Wave? Do all male Meowsticks get prankster? Is that a new thing? Is that a hidden? Could get rid of Bergmite. Male Meowstic has prankster as a hidden ability. Oh, well, the more you know. Clearly not a Champions pro. I guess I could have just gone down the thingy. Okay. Could run both. Okay, Kenai will turn into Infiltrator. Thanks, Reggie. Man, we just have a lot of slow Pokemon. Like, Wartortle and Quilladin can like... I know that Bergmite can probably justify it too. I really do want to keep Esper. I'll change its ability to Prankster when we evolve it. And I know Sylveon is slow, so what I'm saying is like I don't want to get rid of another one of our faster Pokemon, right? Yeah. I mean, Bergmite itself has just proved itself to be good, but I don't know. Like, it's really a really nice feature. Obviously, I praised it a lot in the first thing. I just want to remind that. But I just don't think it's something I want for the rest of the game. Salute to Ice Cap. Like, a slow bulky ice type is just... It's not for me. You know? Oh, good, I didn't heal. Yeah, and they are all solid. It's hard to choose. Fortunately, I did pick up some full restores for moments like these to just save ourselves time. Or, sorry, max. Did I say max revives? Did I say full restore? Alrighty. Yeah, well, you say like a bulky ice rock type with 8 million weaknesses. That's the thing, though. Like, that's what I mean. Like, that's why I'm saying like a bulky ice type is not for me, right? Because it's not. Yeah. Sylveon is generic, but like, what if you swapped Avalug's defense and HP? I think that would be kind of drastic to totally just like change it. I don't know. I think that would be like, I'm not if people are kind of like now asking what's up with Bergmite and stuff, I'll bring it up. So Bergmite got well, here you probably care more about Avalug. Avalug got 15 in special defense. It lost 10 in special attack. It got 5 in defense. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at Bergmite. Avalug lost 10 in special attack and gained 30 in special defense. Just looking for Eevee. I don't know if I really want to give Sylveon Pixelate. Oh, it's such a cool ability. I do love it. But no, in the respect to time, I was saying, like, if I want to give it Pixelate, I'll just hack it in once we evolve it. I'm not sure though. It's S tier without Pixelate, and that's the thing. It's like, I'd also rather just show it off as though like a regular player is using it and not someone that's like grinding hours to get it. I mean, I don't know if it would take hours. You know what I mean? So anyway, Blaze, I hope that kind of answers your question. Like, it's like, again, like that, like a big change like that kind of goes against like the subtlety that Legacy wants to do. So it's more like, okay, we can make it a little bit better, especially defensively. Ooh, I don't love that. I knew that was the potential. I really just had this guy out because I wanted to be able to run away from everything. Now, does the burn actually help your chances of catching, like other status? I never go for burn because it's so, right? Kind of want to catch it in a Pokeball. Come on, Eevee. Does just less than Para. All right. So, as I've been saying, in the interest of saving people's time, can you actually save state like this? Does this even work? I know. Is it like a fixed event like it is in other modern games? Yeah, no, can't get it. Yeah. Like the old games, you can just like save state and just retry the odds over and over, but those were like those weird RNG things. All right. As I said though, wanting to save time. What level was that, Eevee? It was what, like 15, I think. And what did it have? Swift. It was 21. Oh wow, I wasn't paying attention. And what did it have? Swift. I'm just gonna hack myself an Eevee in. $21. Moves. Let's see, what would an Eevee have at this point? Eevee would have Swift, Double Kick, Bite, and Charm. It's a good set. I think it was male. I don't know. Cool. That's a great level too. Gives Eevee Dark Void. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. Do people mind me hacking? Like, to me, it's just like wanting to show off like everything in the ROM in a reasonable amount of time. That was just an unfortunate mistake. We're obviously gonna catch the Eevee eventually. Nah, not really. Okay, cool. Cool, we're chilling. Now to Pokemon and me for affection. I've never touched that ever. Oh, I probably didn't update its okay, so my it has 0 friendship currently. I'll probably have to fix that too. All right, let's go for a mud shot. Fair enough. Probably dead. I think that's the biggest thing with XY Legacy that like my brain is just not ready for, is like every route trainer is a pretty good fight. Like you actually have to actively fight every route trainer. Whereas I feel like even in the Legacy games, like the route trainers don't give you nearly as much hassle. So you got to play a lot more actively. And I think that was true of the previous games as well. Or the original versions, right? Ugh. Don't give me that shit. I'm gonna hit the max revive. Yeah, the game expects you to use the tools you're given. Exactly. I literally just doing this for experience right now. Oops. What? It let me do that? And it used a turn. That's so funny. I didn't know you could do that. I like the visual appeal of a me, but I wish the increased critical hit chance. Oh, it raises. Okay, well, I'm definitely not gonna do that. I want the most balanced Sylveon I could possibly get. So I'll just hack. I'll alter its friendship for us. Is that how Sylveon evolves? Dude, I don't know anything about Pokemon. I'm new to this series, actually. The hell does Sylveon evolve? Is it not a shiny stone? Having 2 hearts of affection. Oh, okay. Who knew? You need 2 affection hearts. It evolves through a me, so you actually have to do it. Okay. Wow. See, like I said, I never touched a me or any of that stuff because the games were always so easy as it was. It was like... So we have Charm as our fairy move. You need an affection and a fairy move. Okay, cool. How long will that take me? Geosench Town is the town of Sun. 10 minutes probably. Well, it's time. Pet your Pokemon and feed them snacks called Poke Puffs, and you'll grow close. A Pokemon that likes you will show its affection in many different ways. Be sure to play with many different Pokemon. What if I just play with Eevee? You can play these games with your berry picker headed tile puzzle. Okay. This is just the front Pokemon. Oh, no, sorry. 8x speed up to... Wait, why is it just Quilladin in a me right now? Where? Ah, damn, I actually didn't set a speed up thing because I was like, I don't want to use speed up. I didn't want to give myself an option for speed up. Okay, I have the option. Quick Quilladin. Oh, switch. Thank you. Quilladin has... Okay. Alrighty. You idiot. Okay. Am I just gonna give it a lot of food? Wonder if he's gonna get the glitch. Okay, I will save my state just in case. What? It eats it faster if you hold it still. Okay. Well, this is kind of nice. What's the glitch? Eevee does not want to have its head patted. Alright, ears. When the music nota plays, it's time to play mini games. All right, it's time for some berry picking. I'll let you, now that we've seen you, I'll let you know you can increase affection Pika Hex in the memories tab of the cosmetic. Well, we gotta hit some berry picker, I guess. At least it's not complicated. It is made for children, so I'm happy that I can. Oh. Well, I'm glad this is really doing a lot for Eevee, huh? Oh, there we go. Listen, I don't have a. I have a cursor, okay? If I had my DS stylus. Wow. Berry amateur. Puffs received. It's hard, okay? All right. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna open save data, and I'm going to let's see here. Cosmetic, memories, and affection. So does anyone know what number I want to make Evie's affection? Its current affection is 9. Memory type. Evie seems to have a fond memory, but it doesn't seem to be able to remember the details. It's max, not 255. Well, there's a difference. I don't know what affection is. 255. Is affection not different? How much affection is needed to complete 1 heart? Does anyone know? 2 hearts is 50 affection. Okay. So I'll make it 51. Okay. Yeah, you guys are thinking about friendship, not whatchamacallit? Affection. Friendship, not affection. Okay. Let's hit it with the rare candy and see if that works. Covet. Sure. That's so nice. Wow. So convenient. I'm probably not gonna really want normal kick or bite, double kick or bite, but I guess I'll get rid of double kick. That's cool. Oh, didn't work. Oh, I know what I did wrong. 1 sec, let me try this again. I definitely edited it and then didn't drag it in. Affection is basically friendship, but on steroids. Yeah. Oh, and then our game crashes. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's try that again. I clicked A too quick. Because of the emulator? Yeah, it's because of the emulator. It's not the game itself. It's the texture pack. Okay, sweet. Well, that was easy, and that's very early. I've never done this before in X and Y. I always have gone floor Gs. But come on, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, man. It's so close between Sylveon and Leafeon for me. Oh, but that voice. Sure, we'll have Misty Terrain. That is a nice puppy. I agree. We don't really have a fairy move for it, but I'm sure it'll get something soon. Man, I used to have so many options. It's fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Wait, if I walk around. Yeah. Woo. All right, this is exciting. What's up, Stay Up Play Games? Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you again. I don't know where I'm going. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so cute. I freaking love Sylveon. I'm so happy. That was so worth it. So worth it. Oh my god. So no Pixelate. It's too much. So that's it, right? We don't have to do anything else. Now I gotta fight a Lucario. So what do I want to lead? It's not a very good lead. I guess Quilladin with Rock Smash. It's okay. Physical fairy type covet is ingenious. Yeah, they cooked on that. Sylveon is so perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also love those pixel sprites, just those like little, like it's so good. Okay, here we go. Last time I did this fight, I kind of got dusted. The double Lucario it's a lot. But we'll see. We're going to do our best. This battle, yeah. And we got a Quilladin. We got a Quilladin. Do I go for a mud shot to... Like, it's going to be so fast. Oh, but that's not too much damage. I think they were lowered. I think the last time I fought them, they were 26. It's probably still not going to work, but maybe. After 2. Nice. Still not enough, but... Yeah, it's a brutal fight. Man, Mudshot is quite nice on this slow fella. Yeah, I think it's correct. Like, it feels better. Oh, I could have missed maybe. Quilladin is not fighting type yet. Yeah, you got it. Maybe Fletchinder for the Ember, even though it's not going to be crazy. I don't know. Let's see what Ember does. Damn, he detects me. The power-up punch. The absolute terror. I guess we probably wanted to slow down the other one. Oh, that's good damage. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Let's try a pluck. At least it's metal clawing. Nice. Nice. I think that's probably realistic for that fight. But yeah, like, they're still very strong. Yeah. Yeah, Roost. It's exciting. Sweet. So I think they were previously level 26. Which made sense, obviously. Like, that's the most logical level, to just put them slightly above Grant's original level, but it was like... They are Lucarios. And they get power-up punch. Will Charmander get Metal Claw by level up like in Gen 3? I actually don't know. I can look for you. Let's see. That was mostly just for Brock. I don't know if that's something that stayed in the other gens. I'm not seeing it, no. Yeah, that makes sense to me because that was such a like Gen 2 specific thing to give people a super effective move for Brock. When honestly, like Ember probably does more anyway. Yeah, level 26 and scarier moves. Now this route can be a bit of a crazy one. I don't know. Maybe this guy will have a fighting type and not a rock type. Oh. He doesn't want to fight us. When's the first test run planned for? Test runs have been going on for months and months now. This has been worked on since like August. Sure. It's all right. Oh my God, it's perfect. Dude, Sylveon is like, it's the more I use it, the more I just fall in love with it. It's just the cutest Pokemon of all time. Man, the horror that is Sigilif. I don't know what the correct move into this is. But I guess it went light screen, so that was probably the right play. I have a bad memory of the upcoming cave. Listen, who doesn't, right? Like who doesn't have a bad memory? Oh my God, dude. Sigilifs are just consistently one of the worst route trainer Pokemon. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe hit a oh, yeah, what a confusion, all right. Gen 6 is 1/3 for confusion, right? Mega Unknown. Oh, I think it's a very neat Pokemon. It's just good. Really strong. That's a really funny name for it. Oh my God, man. Oof. Okay. They're just so good. Yeah, it's crazy. They also have like a really good ability, right? Damn, dude. Like doesn't it stop? Like it stops. Oh, I can't remember what it is, but it's not like Magic Bounce, but it's like Magic Bounce. Like it reduces the accuracy. Mega Unknown, it's just a horde of unknown. That actually sounds so cool. Man, I know Unknown isn't a loved Pokemon, but if they made like a Mega Unknown that was kind of just like what you got in the Entei movie. Don't really remember it that well, but I know there was like a horde of unknown doing stuff. Magic Guard prevents all damage from non-attacking moves. No, Wonder Skin. That's what I'm thinking. That reduces status moves. Oof. Okay. The sole reason I got Sylveon was for Battle Girls. I'm just gonna heal up so we have our team getting the experience they need. Yeah, I mean, I feel like so many people have been baited into thinking Pokemon are legendaries just because they saw it in a movie. Like Lucario, of course, but unknown too. Oh yeah, best girl. Nice crit. That's so rude. How could you do that? It's all right though. Nice. We get the outspeed. Okay, I feel like our team is finding itself. Early game is hard. There's definitely a difficulty to the early game in this, where your team is just not put together and the enemies are quite spicy. Oh, played. W Maku. Yeah, that was a good play. If I still had Bergmite and it brought that in, it would have been crazy. Oh yeah, like, yeah, we're cooking along. Nice. I don't think it has a prio move, but you know. This is how the original game is. Yeah, like the junior trainers are like harder than the gym leaders. Like I said this in the last stream, but there's legitimately, there's a trainer in this upcoming cave that is stronger than her corresponding gym leader. She has a Hawlucha and a Throw. Meanwhile, like Corinna had Mindfu, Machoke, and it was like second stager Machoke and Hawlucha. And Battle Girl Hedvig's has a better learn set because it has Rock Tomb. It's ridiculous. Like, what is it? The Honedge like kind of walls Corinna, but like Honedge does not wall Hedvig because the Throw has Bulldoze. I'm super curious to see how that team is looking because it needed to get pulled back. Well, the worst thing is just that she had a Hawlucha right before the gym leader that has a Hawlucha. For the most difficult random trainers video, we just get a section on... Okay, so like, I'm so happy you say that because I actually say this in this upcoming video. I'm like, kind of unironically, every single... I don't really have anything for Fairy, huh? I guess it's gonna be a Mr. Mime, right? Let's put an Esper here. The squad. Like I just kind of say every single Sigilif trainer. Esper is one level away from contributing. Okay, let's hope we can get it here. I gotta say, I've been having a lot of fun with the double battles in this updated version where I actually have good teammates and good Pokemon. Let's go crazy. Let's hit the Misty Terrain and then we'll hit a Reflect. Oh, goes for the light screen, but we have Covet. Oh. Yeah. Pokemon champions, baby. We're so back. We're so back. We'll double up into Machoke. Ow. Oh, Esper, the goat. Can we take this down between the two of them? Boosted Covet. Oof. Oh, poor Esper. God, I love the Misty Terrain. Just looks... I just want to, like, live in there. Not always, but you know. Tanky Machoke, yeah. I think it might actually take both of these. Nice. Why do Pokemon players hate Mr. Mime? It's just the human-like quality. See, doubles are really fun when you get, you know, set up with it. You have the attack set up a coughing. That's fair. That is fair. It's just all I got right now, you know? Yeah. We got it. Wow, that was more than I was expecting. Ah. Okay. I kind of like where Sylveon's at, where it's not like it doesn't have a special attacking move quite yet, so it's not... I'm going to do something weird on my Wartortle turn. I'm going to heal Esper so that it gets the experience. Technically, this wouldn't really work and what, you know, but... Well, technically, I wouldn't have 90 max revives, but... He just likes making them all. It's true. He's just a silly guy, you know? He's just a silly guy. So that was always a very hard double battle. Sylveon definitely did help. It just being a fully evolved Mon. Going to max revive. R2 fainted. Again, just like, okay, he just went back to the Pokemon Center. Just kind of imagine it like that. Like I said, just to save time. Yeah, they were harder in vanilla. Again, it's so funny how like so much of X and Y has just been like actually nerfing some side trainers. No rollerblading. This place is a prison. Ooh, longboarding. That's sick. I love longboarding. I actually got a longboard when I lived in Texas. It was like the hobby that I decided to pick up randomly. And me and Chop, we would longboard like almost every day. Be like 11 a.m., got some work done. It was like quick little longboard before lunch. It was fun. I live in a ridiculously hilly area now. So I'm not good enough at longboarding, but I should take it out, even just on my street. My street's not too bad. Actually, I might go to the comments today, so maybe I'll take it. I forgot about the gimmick of Trainer Sigu. Yeah, I like it. It's really fun. I think this is one of the things like that makes the early game hard. Is you just don't have like anything that's outstatting your opponents. So even though you're like around the same level, you're struggling. And I just like, now that I have one fully evolved Pokemon, it's like, okay, cool. The last playthrough I did, I picked up a Furfrou. Furfrou is really good for getting through that early game because like Headbutt just gives you great damage and it can take hits. So, yeah. Would Swift do more damage? Like, probably. I mean, not if it's super effective, but yeah, probably. Because, like, Sylveon's attack is, like, base. It's like it's got the 60, right? So what I love about the evolutions, they have the same numerical values for stats. They flip positions. So, like, you know what I mean? It's like the 130 and the 110, the 90, the 95, the 60 to 65. With the emulator and texture pack, this stream looks way better than original hardware ever did. Oh, it's insane. It's Gen 6 looks so good with like improved quality rendering, words and stuff. I actually want to make this just a little bit bigger for you guys. Like, it doesn't want to be huge, but I don't really know. Oh, it's so close to leveling up. Let's just leave Sylveon in. Bigger. What, chat, what do you think? Bigger still? I know that's like not great. I mean, I'm trying to bounce back and forth as much as I can remember and can. Are we ready? It's so funny because like we're on the second stream. I think we're probably like 5 or 6 hours into this playthrough. It's like, man, we have 2 batches. And by the end of tomorrow on that next stream, we'll have like 5. It's like the early game is so slow and then it's just like boom. Now Krogunk. All right. All right. Do I go for 1? I feel like Sylveon's defense is also not great. Let's... Yeah. Actually, I want to look up Sylveon's stats because I don't know them off the top of my head. Okay, the 65s are in attack and defense. 95 HP, the 110 special attack, 130 special defense, 60 is speed. Yeah, the zoom in's on really creepy Pokemon. Like the zoom in on Esper is almost like funny. Because it's just like, it's makes it feel intense, but Esper is not that type of Pokemon. This, like, again, I've said this before, but like, this makes so much more sense. She's still good. She has the Krogunk to like check a fairy type if you were looking to just wreck with a fairy type. Her throw was more than enough, right? Like this thing was a monster. It's a monster. So it's good. Oof, crit, okay. Yeah, Charm wouldn't even be a bad play there, but... What does Misty Terrain do? Does it stop priority moves? Oh, the cute Charm. How can you... She's the best. Like, how can you not... How can you not fall in love? Dude. Man, it's crazy. And that's what that fight should be. Do you imagine if that was the first Pokemon? It had even better moves, like it had, you know, and then it was Hawlucha? Stupid. Has dragon type moves that think that's it. Oh. Psyshock! I guess I'll get rid of Disarming Voice. I don't need it now that I have a Sylveon. I see what you're saying. Now I can start contributing. Ooh, wow. Man. Dragon moves weakened by 30% and prevents status. Psychic Terrain prevents priority moves. That's so silly. That's like Rain weakening water moves. It's like, okay. But even crazier. I was thinking about that. Like you said, like now I can start contributing. And I was like, I mean, Psyshock is a really good move, but I was like, I feel like the weight of what you said, I was like, I think it's more, I think we're getting something more than that. Let's go. Nice early Evo too for a good Pokemon. Yeah, the team is starting to come along. Give her Throw Sock and Hawlucha. Cat. Okay. Just because I picked one up with the wrong ability, not knowing which ability, base ability turns into which final ability. We really want to show off the prankster. I think that's really a very fun thing to cook with. So oh, is prankster the hidden? Or no, in this version, prankster is not hidden. Right? The flavor is seeing the future to prevent priority moves. That is flavorful. Yeah, that's a well-seasoned dish. I really want to run priority meow stick. Prankster meow stick. Let me check this out here. So XY Legacy, meow stick gets prankster as ability 2. Soundproof is now it's hidden. So Meowstick gets Infiltrator and Prankster. So Esper has Keen Eye that goes to Infiltrator. Esper gets Own Tempo, which goes to Prankster now. So if you pick yourself up an Own Tempo Esper, you can get Prankster without needing the hidden ability. And that is... I like it. So we'll give it Thunderwave. I think that's pretty nice, right? Gen 6 is only a quarter. It only halves its right? I think I'm gonna keep Reflect. Just thinking about Sylveon being a real big special defense bulkster. Like, we've got our special wall, so like ability capsules. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Well, no, I mean, I know it's not yet, but I didn't know that was potentially in the works. It's just a prank, bro. All right, I'm gonna hit a little max repel here. Do you really need Psybeam when you have Psyshock? I don't know. I'll let chat debate that. I thought it might still be relevant. All right, Meowstick, you're up. Capsules were always a thing in Gen 6, actually. They should be in some mid-game areas now. There's so much stuff I don't know about Gen 6, man. Moonstone! How do I get Nidoking? I need max stat experience Nidoking. It's the only way I will play X and Y. Mints were only in Gallery, yeah. Having both is helpful since many psychic weak mons are weak on the special side. Exactly, right? I don't know, like, what you know, in this case, but it's also just a... Okay! That could be a fun playthrough, X and Y, but, like, you only use... you only use Gen 1 Pokemon. Or I guess that's the way you play it already. Not really, but kind of. Let's try a Psyshock. I don't know. 2 stab attacks are better than 1. Well, like, 1 hits defense, 1 hits special defense, right? So there's like context where both are really useful. Damn. 10% hit chance to hit the confusion, maybe 20 in this. I don't know. But let's just say Probably don't want soak. But I want it more than withdraw. Wait, does soak only work for one turn? Or does it work permanently? X and Y, but I'm a Gen Water. Exactly. Probably don't want takedown. It's permanent. Okay, there's a small niche for soak. It's not often going to be very useful, but my favorite slow mixed attacker. Nothing new, but why was Viper a mixed attacker? Like, why are Vipers like bites as strong as its, like, you know, flamethrowers? Silly. Just doesn't have anything to do with the Pokemon. Wow. So, for Sporing Grass types. Just finished recording a really cool video. I was looking at 10 Pokemon that were like really good in Gen 1 due to weird quirks of Gen 1 that then got bad. It's kind of just like a video that like allowed me to finally like do the deep dive I've always been wanting to do on Omastar, being really cool in Gen 1. Oh, right, she heals. Well, I'll take it. Yeah. Always forget about her. Sure. Why'd you pick this game instead of Gen 5? Because this game needed the most work. It never got a part 3, right? So Gens 4 and 5 are already pretty good, and you'd probably play it and be like, well, yeah, like it's a better game, but like you'd probably be disappointed. You'd be like, they didn't change enough, right? And it's like, you know, in keeping with the legacy theme, right? Like, I think, you know, you'd be expecting us to make a million changes, and then you'd be like, wait, no, like Platinum's already a pretty damn good game. They didn't need to change that much. Like, I'm disappointed. I'm not saying everyone would feel that way, but I think people that don't get the legacy philosophy would be like, it was good, you know? But for like loads more work, you just wouldn't get nearly as much value as these really uncooked games. While we're running through here, I'll just take some time to talk about stuff. I think actually, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, there's Thunderwave. Because I've just been lazy. Sure. So I think I mentioned this, but Aerodactyl had its catch level reduced. Same reason for Kanto starters. You can't skip the Glittering Cave section since it's your first introduction to Team Flare. Oh, yeah. Already kind of covered that in the last stream. This is kind of coming up, but I think we got to talk about this at some point. Yeah. Okay. Just to jump back here. Craig says, people were already saying we didn't change enough in Emerald, and we changed a lot there compared to what we would in Platinum or Black and White. There was like it wasn't like a huge part, but it was like, there was a lot of people that were like, damn, like you didn't change as much as you changed in Gen 2. And it's because Gen 2 was so underbaked that it needed more changes, right? Whereas Emerald was like already good. And the goal was like always to keep the games feeling close to their original vibe. It's just that there was more bad decisions made in Gen 2. I hope that makes... I hate having to explain like what these games are about. Always, so like whatever. Such cool. But anyway, yeah, so like you do Platinum and people would just be like, well, you didn't change any of the Pokemon. And it's like, yeah, because like Fantina obviously wants like her team because it's iconic. And like, yeah, we didn't change the champion because Cynthia is the most iconic and well-designed champion in the series. Like, you know, people will be like, oh, they didn't really fix anything. And it's like, yeah, Cynthia doesn't need fixing. I think that's the best case to make an example out of Platinum not needing a legacy game. It's not that it wouldn't be fun, and it's not that we couldn't improve it. Oh yeah, but it would be way less than even Emerald for even more work. I would argue that Gen 5 needed a bit of work. There's a lot of Pokemon that either learn the wrong moves or evolve too late. And yeah, I would say Gen 5, like Gen 5 is excellent, but the areas it struggles in it struggles in big time. Like I think Black and White does so much right, but its areas of weakness are really standout. So you're totally right, Blaze. Whereas Platinum has weak points in availability, in like the later game gym leaders, I would say. Learn sets could be improved, but there's not a lot of teams we would be reinventing. I really can't think of any gym. The only gym that I would say needs like a true makeover would be Gym 6. You could probably fix Crash or Wake too, I guess, but like Byron is the big one. And then it's gonna send it a Mega Kaimeko, Mega Chingling. I don't. Yeah. But Black and White would like, you'd be like, oh yeah, there's some stuff that could get worked on. Like in Black and White, you only have like all the gym leaders have 5 Pokemon. It's not very good. Thoughts on Mega Evolutions? I don't think you'll ever get that. Because that takes so many of the evolutions. Like, okay, now or that takes up so many slots of a Mega. I also just don't know if we'll get more Megas. I'm not expecting any new Mega releases. I in my head, it's like that's it for Megas. I could be wrong, but I haven't looked at leaks on that. Elite Four only, you know, if Elite Four only has 4 Pokemon though, which predated X and Y. So yeah, that's another thing I hate. Right? People go like, the gym leaders, the end game gym leaders need to have less Pokemon than the E4. I was like, no, not at all. Because the challenge of the E4 is that you have to fight 4 of them. So like, I think the games that give, man, what games even do it? Like Emerald. Yeah, Juan is not very, like, Juan has a bad team, but, him having 5 Pokemon makes sense. The first challenge is fighting a good trainer with 5 Pokemon. That's Gym 8. And then you have to fight 4 of them in a row. Right? People, like, I don't think that, like, oh, the E4 needs to be harder. It's like, no, the fact that you're fighting 4 in a row with the same team is what makes that hard to begin with. And I don't know if that was exactly your point, but I guess what I'm just saying is, like, I also don't mind Black and White only having 4. I think I like them more than some E4 members where, like, okay. I like Black and White's E4 because it's a good team of 4, and I prefer a good team of 4 over a bad team of 5. But X and Y is a bad team of 4. So it just sucks. Candace could definitely be improved though. Yeah, you're right. Like Jim's like 5, 6, 7, 8 could see a little bit of improvement still. Oh my god. Sorry, not paying attention. I do want Flame Charge. 1 sec. We're gonna get Flame Charge. Just give me a sec. Yeah, and Diantha's, but it's weird because, like, yeah, Diantha goes to 6, and then you just don't use, you just don't get that team of 5 slot. It's like, why do we just jump over that? Like, N also has 6 Pokemon. I feel like Like N and Gets both having 6 but 4, like that feels awkward to me. I don't know. Yeah, the 4 is a weird thing. I don't love it. Oh yeah, and the XY they only had 3. Ugh, it's awful. Yeah, exactly. You got to pass them as like in like a team design role. So you can have the same amount of Pokemon on the E4 as you do on the last gym leader or two, and the E4 is still going to be harder. I mean, you could also just make them. You could also just make them better. Like, I don't know. I really don't like Pokemon's like gym structure at all. I'm actually working on a video on that right now, and I'm really struggling because there's so much I want to talk about. But the general thesis is just like Pokemon's gym structure is often quite abysmal. Gym structuring. I think we're gonna do these two. Children need to like these games. Yeah, but like, how many games did 5 and it was fine? There's just like a few games that have a 4-team E4s. All right. This isn't great, actually. Put the reflects. Always last despite being bad. Yeah. Did get quiet, didn't it? How's that? Is that too loud? Music is better now? Okay. You also shouldn't act like children can't handle good game design. It's like the argument that children can't watch TV with a plot, so anything for children has to be awful. It's very true. Yeah, and like, I don't know. I just, you can have good, like you can have good game. Yeah, exactly. You can have good game design just because it's for kids. Like Whitney existed in Gen 2, you know? You can't say like, oh, the later gym leaders are bad because it's a game for kids, right? It's like Whitney existed. Nice crit. Big crit. Wow. But yeah, no, this video that I'm working on now is just like, there's so much I want to talk about, but kind of the core is like, the original idea was talking about like the Gym 3 spike. Almost every Pokemon game, the hardest gym leader exists somewhere between 2 and 4. The only game I don't think that would be true necessarily is Sabrina. But even then, I think there's a case that Misty's harder than Sabrina, who is 2. But like Johto, it's Whitney. It's Whitney. Like Whitney and Morty are both really well built teams. Claire I think is like consistently harder, but like Claire always gives you a challenge. But like if you're not prepared for Whitney and Morty, they mess you up. Same with Watson. Like yeah, he can be nuked with a ground type, but like if you don't have a ground type, he can mess you up. You know, Flannery's really good. Actually, Norman's really good. Then it kind of falls off. Like Winona definitely is good, but not as good as the previous 3. Juan and Watson are not good at all compared to the like 3, 4, and 5 of that game. It's a drop off. Platinum, like gyms 2, 3. Gyms 2 and 3 are the hardest in Platinum because you got the Roserade. I mean, 2 is not crazy because like there's a lot of good answers, but it is a well-built team. Gym 3 is definitely the hardest of Platinum. Like Fantine is crazy. You know, you have that fall off. I guess it's Wartortle. I'm just trying to think like Black and White, Elisa, I think is the hardest, right? We could probably agree with that. Kids are messing me up, man. Strong guy. Okay. Yeah, like Elisa for sure. Clay is also pretty good at 5, but Elisa's the hardest for sure. You know, and then it's like Drayden with his like not even fully evolved team of 3. Like Black and White's like difficulty curve falls off so hard with those later gym leaders. X and Y, oh my god. Yeah, it's Grant, who is level 25, so basically filling the role of like the gym 3 or 4 trainer. Corinna is still good, and then the rest of the game is a cakewalk. Gen 7 is kind of hard because it's built a little bit differently, but Gen 8, I would say, you know what? Gen 8 is like the first game that does it well, and it's because it's a double. Because Raihan is probably the hardest, but it's a double. If he wasn't a double, he'd still probably be solid though. What emulator are you using? I want to try this game on release date like usual. Great job, and thank you, Angel. I'm using Azahar, which is the modern the version of, it used to be Citra that people used, but I don't know if I need anything in there. It used to be Citra, but people stopped updating Citra, so now it's Azahar that people use. Azahar. Just make sure you get a legal copy and all that. Damn. Just trying to think. Watson entirely depends, but you know, yeah. But like, okay, I just to jump back to Watson, people always say, well, Watson's not hard because if you pick Marshtomp. But broadly speaking, there's one good answer to Watson. And so there's a percentage of teams that won't use that. And if you don't use that, he's really hard. And I know, like I'm saying, like he's not consistently the hardest, but I'm saying he is really hard if you don't have the right team. And obviously that's the case for everything, but Watson, just from the perspective of like, don't think like into the depths of the teams. Just think of like what the number of their teams and the amount of like the stages of which their teammates are, right? So Roxanne is like maybe like 1 or 2 Geodudes and a really low base stat single stager. Gym 2 is Brawly, who is 3 first stagers or 2 first stagers. In Ruby Sapphire, you go to 2 single stagers and Magneton, so final stager. But in Emerald, they jump from 3 single stagers to 2 single stagers and 2 final stagers. And I think when you think about it like that, it's like that wasn't really well designed. Magneton probably didn't need to be on that team. Because if you have a ground type, you check Magneton either way, and you check his whole team. But if you don't have a ground type, Magneton just makes that fight so much more difficult. Even in Gen 9, man, like Iono is the hardest gym leader. Iono is so much better than the fourth guy, like Kafu? Kabu? No. Kafu? Whatever his name is. Sorry. When Citra was shut down by Nintendo, a few of the largest Citra fork makers came together to make Azahar. It basically just Citra, but more accurate and still getting updates. Yeah. Yeah, like I think that's like another good way to put it is like when there's only 2 Pokemon that answer Watson. That's pretty insane. There's 2 Pokemon in the game that check Watson. If you don't have a Geodude or a Marshtomp, you just lose. Like really, that's really early to give him a Magneton when it's not his ace. Like Flannery has the same team structure. Norman actually has the same team structure as Watson. He has an Emerald. He has almost kind of anyway. Like he has two final stagers. I mean Norman's different because he has a like he basically has a legendary Pokemon, but fighting stomps it? Okay, so yeah, you didn't... anyway. What I'm saying is, like, the whole team. Fighting does not stomp Watson, right? Fighting is good for one of his Pokemon, but you're not beating Watson with a Combusken. Right? Also, like self-destruct on the Voltorb is, it's such a bad, like, it's so unbalanced. it's ridiculous. Anyway, I could talk about this forever. It's just like Watson is dumb. But you know who's not dumb? Is Meowstick. Let's hit that Thunder Wave. Oh, the fake out. Okay. So the female one is more of the fighter, whereas the male one is like prankster, etc. Angel, welcome to Champion. Thank you. I think that making a Magneton to Magnemite would help a bit. Yeah, for sure. First main rival time. Yeah. Serena's, damn. Okay. Okay. Do I go for the soak here? I'm gonna do it. Nice, huge dodge. Nice. How has this Pokemon been for playtesters? Is it worth running through the rest of the game? Do my cats battle like Meowsticks? Actually, like 100%. Whew. I'd say your whole team is good for a whole playthrough. Okay, that's really nice to hear. If you remove... Okay, what is next? Absol. Oof. If you remove Magneton, its difficulty is way too low. Is it, though? Self-destruct Voltorb. Everything has static. Manectric is strong. I don't know if I agree with that take. I really don't. I think he would have been fine with those 3 Pokemon. Actually, I think that would have been the... Like, why does Gym 3 need to be so hard? You know? Like, it's... Yeah, Magnemite does... Like they pre-evolved it. It's like, why did you do that? It evolves it like... It does not... It's early evolved, right? Electric types are pretty good in this game. Breaks in. Okay. So we've got a fire move inbound. All right, Wartortle. And like, I get Manectric being an illegal level because Manectric is level 24, evolves at 26 as well. But like that's fine. It's the ace. Oh, I'm dead. All right. Oh, nice Wartortle. Big special defense guy. Oh, because Braixen doesn't have stab yet. Right. So all I'm really trying to say is that like the level 20 to 25 gym, whatever that happens to be in Pokemon, tends to be the hardest gym in the game. I think the only case that isn't is like the game, like outside of like, don't factor double battles because double battles are always more difficult due to their nature. The only case is maybe like Sabrina. Probably don't want Charm, even though it is a great move. Yeah, his ace is Magneton, not Manectric. And that's like, I get that. But why was it ever Manectric, you know? Ruby Sapphire, it should have been Manectric instead of Magneton. And then I guess they could have added Magnemite. Sabrina's definitely stronger than Surge. I think more Misty as being the hard early gym. Especially Fire Red Leaf Green, like Starmie with Bubble Beam and Recover is... I think Fire Red Leaf Green Misty is harder than Sabrina. A lot of that is because of Future Sight though. Like Sabrina just like never clicks the right move. And if she did, like when she does use the good right moves, like she does kind of wreck you. And that's the thing, like, I feel like I don't ever have issues with Misty, but I just think, like, on paper, dealing with a Starmie that has Recover is, like, pretty scary that early. So I guess, like, I'm just talking about this because, like I said, I'm working on a video for it, and I don't understand Game Freak's methodology. And I guess I'm kind of just, like, exploring this because I want to, like, ask what other people think. Like, why? My like working theory right now is that you want to get like you want you want your bosses, right, your aces to be fully evolved Pokemon pretty quick, because if they're not, like Makuhita is kind of a like, it's a really hard fight, but it doesn't have the wow factor that like Bugsy Scyther quite has. So I feel like from a vibes perspective, you wanna kind of get cooking with that ace. but it's like it's too quick of a jump for how early it is in the game. And then I don't know, it's just so weird. It's so odd to me how like man, I'm thinking like I'm thinking of like Wallace in Ruby Sapphire or Juan. Like I think his fully evolved Pokemon is like Crawdaunt, Whiscash, and then like the Kingdra Milotic. Might get wrecked here. We'll see. But I don't know, like his team as a whole feels bad. He has a good ace. But when I think of the earlier gyms, I'm like, they have a unit of a team. But that 8th gym is like, why is it so underbaked? It's like Love Disc. I guess, yeah, Love Disc is a single stager, but like Love Disc is a middle stage tiered Pokemon at best based off of what it can do. Yeah, like Celio and Love Disc are basically both middle stagers. But it just is like, what is this team? You've also got like Winona. And Winona does have 5 Pokemon in Emerald, but one is a Swablu, which is weird. I think like Winona is actually kind of fine because she does have 4, like in both games she has at least 4 fully evolved Mons. It's just like, I think the issue with Winona is just like, it's hard to do anything after that run of 3 gym leaders. Like it's hard to step it up even further. Yeah, and our RS Winona does have Swellow. That's her 4th. I really don't understand it. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I really don't understand what they're trying to do. Thinking in Gen 2, it's like Morty gets 4 Pokemon. Only 1 is fully evolved. Chuck goes back to just 2 Pokemon. But they're both fully evolved? Like, is that their thought process? Is like, well, now it's 2 fully evolved Pokemon? Like Morty has a Gengar with Dream Eater Hypnosis. Like, what? The learn sets are the problem with Winona. Pretty much only the Altaria has a good learn set. And that's kind of like the same as Juan, where it's like, the ace ends up being the only thing that really feels threatening, I guess. Winona's ridiculous. Protect, Supersonic, Pelipper, Sand Attack, Skarmory, and then Dragon Dance. Yeah, like it. The previous teams feel so like cohesive. Aren't they cohesive?
Did you see me walk by in the background?
No.
Yeah, I picked up Nigel.
Oh my god.
He was back there.
Yeah, he's been hanging out the whole stream.
Yeah, well, he'll probably leave now. Sorry, everybody.
That's okay.
I know it's warm. That you want me to shut your door?
Yeah.
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 You think around 5 still?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Anyway, that's Liv. I'm just gonna stand right here and wait. Oh wait, I already fought them. This is a fun gym. Ah, god damn it. Is that the one I already fought? Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Did I? What? I'm so confused. Yeah. Yeah, they only fight you if you're behind them. That's right. Yeah, like Chuck didn't get a hair across. I just don't understand, guys. I really don't understand. Usually when I'm making a video, I'm like, I have a good idea of why this is, and I just can't. I understand why the early gym leaders are good, right? I understand that, like, you get that fully evolved Mon as the ace, and then that's just gonna like outstat you. But then, like, they just don't try to like make the following gym leaders better. It's so weird. Wow, belly drum Hariyama. I freaking love this. Thank God I got a hit on it. Thank God it's slow. Price? So bad. So bad. Oh my God, Giovanni with 2 Rhyhorns. Really, Giovanni's issue is just that water type is so OP. More than anything. So my controller is just consistently messed up, and it just doesn't use the rollerblades right. So I was just gonna wait. Okay, yellow Giovanni is actually good. I just did a playthrough on the second channel where it was like a challenge in yellow, and I realized like yellow is kind of the best way to play Gen 1 if it wasn't for how bad the Pokemon availability was. Because if you don't want to just use the 3 starters and Pikachu and like Snorlax, you don't have a lot of other options. Like they've really made the routes, like, you have like less availability almost. Like once you get to the mid game, like, every single route is like the same 4 Pokemon. So if you play yellow in a way that you're not doing that, such as like the challenge I was doing, where I had like basically a randomizer like giving me different Pokemon, I realized like base yellow is actually incredible. His like he has thunder on his like Niddos and stuff. He also has the Persian with Slash, which is really scary. His Rhydon is quite good. Blade is also a lot better in that game because he has 3 fully evolved Pokemon. They're higher level. Sabrina and Koga are way better because they're higher level too. Yellow, man, that might be the thesis of my video, is that yellow is like the best balanced gym leaders in the like the most consistently balanced gym leaders or designed gym leaders in Pokemon. I might have to hit on that. It's like the only game that you look at the gym leaders scaling and it's like really logical, where you're just like, yeah, that's perfect. But also Koga. Yeah, right. Because he has the Venonats. The thing that does make him interesting is like, he's gonna out level you like by like 15 levels. So even though it's basically just a Venonat you're fighting, it is at least strong. But yeah, you're right. Koga is weird in that game. The Raichu is also not that hard, but it is like level 28, which is kind of cool. Wow. This is a really big moment. We just got disarming voice for Sylveon. No, like his Raichu is pretty good, right? Because it's such higher level and Raichu can crit a lot. He like that Raichu can tear you apart if you don't play right. Maybe that's gonna be the thing of this video, is like yellow is actually the best designed game, and they just were weird and just decided to not do that kind of style. Okay, how do I... No. There we go. My stick is just kind of busted. Yeah, but that's exactly my point, is I'm talking like consistency. So like what I mean, Reggie, is that like platinum doesn't ever drop off. There's not really, again, not in terms of like how actually hard the fight is, but it's that like the fight's actually, because like the fight is always going to be like subjective to what your team is, but just from like an objective, like, okay, they're upping the level, they're adding either more Pokemon or more fully evolved Pokemon or whatever. Like yellow actually scales linearly, where yeah, like maybe not every fight is hard. Like obviously Blaine with a water type is still super easy, but like he's the first guy that gets 3 fully evolved Pokemon on his team. Does that make sense? Like platinum, again, it does weird stuff where I guess platinum does follow that pretty good. I think maybe Volkner just drops it not having 5. I guess you're right. Platinum does a pretty good job of that, where it's 3, 3, 3, 3. It's a lot of 3s. Platinum Byron is still a better fight than Yellow Koga. Yeah, Koga does kind of ruin the theory, doesn't it? But I don't know. I don't know if Platinum Byron is a better fight than Yellow Koga. Like I need more ideas. Like yeah, like that's what I mean. Like I'm not quite there. And maybe yeah, maybe that's not just like not a good take, but like my point is like I think we can all agree that like Pokemon gym design is really inconsistent. So I don't know. Sabrina commits the same error, but she has 2 really good Pokemon, and they're gonna like out level you by probably at least 12 levels. Yeah, if Koga was just base Koga, but with more levels, like, it would be kind of perfect, wouldn't it? Actually, base... Yeah, anyway. All right, are we ready for this? Sorry, we're so... Maybe a better video thesis is analyzing the gym design in every game. I don't know if I want to do it tier list, because I want it to be like another How Blank Ruined Pokemon. Like, my working title has been like How Miltank Ruined Pokemon. The core of it is the issue is that like, and I think we can always agree, like that level 20 to 25-ish gym leader tends to be the hardest in every game. That's like my biggest, like, and that's like the main point I'm trying to make. I don't know. Let's do this. I think she has a Krogunk, right? To cover her fairy weakness. But I don't know if it comes out first. So I'm going to go Wartortle. We have a pretty good team. I feel like we're more ready for Corinna this time. All right, long tangent. Let's fight Corinna. Okay. 4 Pokemon. We're stepping it up from 3. Can apply my own analysis to this fight. Yeah, we really picked up on levels. Oh, the fake out. Power up punch. It's a good mind food. It makes sense. Okay. What if from here I swap to Fletchinder. I have a good team for this fight. 3 super effectives. Wow. Ooh, dude, Flame Body's so good. I know we are kind of giving up its health for the rest of this fight, but I think that's fair enough. Like, I just didn't want it to kind of get out of control with the power-up punch. We kept our buddy alive, too. So, Sock... Man... I guarantee this is a rock slide. But, like, what even takes a rock slide? Do I just say, like... Oh, does the Mindfu have Baton Pass? Okay, no regrets then. Let's just pluck. Accept our losses. I think the damage there is worth it. It's a good Pokemon. Saga's really good. Really like it on this team too. Didn't get really much of a spot in Gen 5. Let's go Meowstic. Let's get the outspeed. I think a Psybeam should kill here. Okay. Sock is scary. So if you're just joining, saying like, oh, not the male Meowstic. Meowstic's actually really cool because it has Prankster as like one of its normal abilities now. This is really good for us. Oh, let's go! Was that in the last time I played? Either way, man, that Krogunk is so nice. It covers fairies and then also covers psychics. Oh, I love that. That was beautiful. Arrow. I don't think Arrow's here, but beautiful, beautiful. Now. Dude. Wait, do I not have Prankster? Oh, I might not have correctly added Prankster. Anyway, we lived, so that really sucks for Hawlucha. Probably has lower special defense. Oh my god, Meowstic. Oh, I'm so sorry, Corinna. I'm so sorry. Oh, I just wow, that felt disrespectful. Wow. Well. Damn, okay. Okay. Damn. Yeah. My god. So I must not have Prankster. Yeah, okay. Okay, let me try fixing that. Oh my god, yeah, the cat ate the bird. Nice. Nice. Alright. It's time for Megas. Time to get spicy. Okay, let's try this again. Man, the team is coming around so hard. We just needed some final evolutions, you know? Really well-designed team, though. Like, yeah, Baton Pass on the Mindfu, Sucker Punch. Yeah, we don't have Lucario there just because, like, you see a lot of Lucario in the game already. Good opportunity to show off some other Pokemon. I don't really like the Lucario idea. There we go. So, yeah, that whole time, Meowstic's just fast. Sorry, I just for those that have been noting, like, sometimes I'll just take off the bottom screen if there's nothing really to show. Mayan Fu. Uh-oh. Okay, nice. I don't, like, my down just doesn't work. I don't know what's up with that. It's fine. But I was like, man, if I get soft locked here because my down doesn't work, I could just, like, keyboard shenanigan it, but... As for Valerie, Mega Evolve her Mawile and give her an aromatist to reference the anime. You're definitely cooking. You've definitely got some ideas that we... Oh, excuse me, that we do. I mean, also think about it. She used Lucario in the very next fight and wanted to pull out the Mega early. How does that make any... Yeah, like, exactly. It did, yeah. You just, yeah, it's kind of weird to give her that. Man, that looks so good with these buffed graphics. I want to try something. Mian or whoever, not a long I. Mian Fu. I don't know if this really matters. But if we do 4,000 by 2,400. Mean Fu. Okay. I don't know if that looks any better. Oh, but man. It's so crisp on my computer, on my screen. Can I... Maybe if I do a different scale filtering. Does that make it look a little more crisp for you? I don't know if that changes it literally at all. Hey, what's up, Proxy? I always kind of hated getting Lucario in the game. I don't think I ever used it except maybe my second playthrough. So this is a really good point to bring this up. The Lucario that you get now has one in... What? I just lost all my windows. Give me a sec. We're back. Sorry, I think we're back. Sorry, I pressed a button that rearranged... I pressed the wrong button. It just rearranged my entire desktop. Okay, there we go. And then it crashed my OBS. Yeah, so what was I saying? The Lucario you get is still strong. It's still the early Mega, like technically the earliest Mega you get access to. But now it has one in every IV. So it's not automatically the best Pokemon in the game. If you train up a Riolu from the start of the game, you get rewarded, right? That makes that's such a balanced way where like you're still getting a crazy strong Pokemon, but it's not quite as OP now. And there's like a good reason to run Riolu if you do want to go Mega Lucario for your playthrough. And it has a bad nature. Is it a lowered speed nature? Mild. So, yeah. Its purpose is to just make this not the dominant Pokemon of the game. Kind of like, again, what we did to like Aerodactyl to make Aerodactyl not so crazy. Kind of like what we did with the Kanto starters to make them take a little bit more. Minus attack plus defense. Well, minus attack either way. For sure, minus attack. So... Alrighty. Successor Corinna. Oh, baby. Pokemon Champions. I don't think I've ever fought a Mega Lucario in Champions. I don't know if I've ever seen someone bring out a Lucario. I've seen it in people's teams. I just never see them take it. All right. Bam. Wow. Nice. All right, farewell, stay and play games. The only requirement to get past this fight is to Mega Evolve. So there's no way to not get a free Mega here. You don't even need to win it. I didn't know that. Very nice. Nah. Yeah, but Corinna, have you seen its IVs? So, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the point in the game. Oh my god, just that looks so crisp on emulator. Wow. Wow. Oh, dude. Oh my god. It also helps. I just recently got a 4K monitor. I think that's part of it for me, why I'm like, oh, dude, it's crazy. But yeah. Anyway, we now have access to Megas. We don't have access to a Mega, but we have access to Megas. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I think is where people will find that XY Legacy really picks up. Like, obviously the first, up to here is like, it's such a ridiculous improvement in terms of pacing. There's so many more interesting fights. You have such better access to Pokemon with better learn sets and all the classic Legacy treatment. But I think what makes X and Y so special now, XY Legacy, is access to a bunch of new Megas for the player and then getting to fight a bunch of Megas. So we're going to start to now see like the E4 or the gym leaders all have Megas. A lot of Team Flare have Megas. We're going to see a lot of Megas and it's going to feel really nice. She dumped the bad one on you. The other one has 31 in every stat. That's funny. Is there anything I can buy here? Gotta have some super potions, for the vibes. Even though I have full heals. Whatever. It's all vibes. Nice. Oh my god. So nice. Cheap repels. Should probably buy Shadow Claw. Should probably buy Dig. That's kind of nice. Give that Lucario a bottle cap. The thing is about the shame there's no Mega for my goat Magcargo. The thing is, like, Magcargo's already one of the best Pokemon in the series. So like I don't feel like it needed a Mega, Man, Shadow Claw's nice. Oh, we just have so many, and this is just kind of base game, but it's so good. Well, these are new, right? Oh, Sunstone is where? I actually don't know. I wish I did. Dig is vanilla. Shadow Claw was actually delayed because you originally got in glittering. Oh, okay. It was delayed, but I mean that it is new to there. So this guy here, such an intriguing stone too. Hey, could that be it? Is that the stone I'm looking for? Here, I'll give you the Sunstone for it. It's a mysterious stone that makes certain Pokemon evolve. Woo! I heard some Emerald ROM hack gave Megcargo a crazy OP ability. Imagine buffing the best Pokemon in the game. You know a Pokemon is bad when, like, we had to just, like, basically invent a new ability for it. Like, that's, like, the only case we did that, right? All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby. It's on now, man. Like, I feel like just over the last almost 3 hours, the team has gotten so much better. Megcargo receives the coveted Z Mega Terra Gigantamax form. It gets Z Gigantamax moves or Z Max moves. Wow. Wow, that is insane how much better our team has got. He's on his way. He might be slow, but he's on his way. Unstoppable force. Didn't even need it for the Corina fight. Unstoppable force. I'm really excited to try this guy. We got pretty lucky on that ability being like that it lowers attack. I feel like in a game, just a playthrough, if you get something that lowers the attack stat you don't use, that's just like always sick, even if it's like special defense. Gen 7 onwards, Megcargo also gets the coveted move High Horsepower, allowing it to rightfully reign as the strongest horse Pokemon in the game. Sylveon, the unstoppable force, and Meowstic, the immovable object. And green volleyball. I guess that is kind of an alright nature. So fire flying, grass fighting, normal electric, psychic, fairy, water. Probably don't need silver power order on this guy anymore. That mind plate's nice too. And cool it in the molasses. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that. War Total is actually slower though. Right? Yeah. They both have 2 IV minus speed. They both have 2 IV speed IV. Cool. The only thing I might end up doing, just to be honest, is I might end up picking up another Mega. Just because I want to show it off. Yeah, Meowstic is really fun now that you can get one with Prankster. So you like your Reflex and Thunder Waves will always go first. Volt Switch, Mud Bomb, Hyper Voice, and Weather moves are the main Helios additions. Just a whole bunch of strong moves. I have Solar Power, not Dry Skin, which is kind of awkward, but like, well, this is not really a Sun team. Yeah. I don't think Quilladin gets Solar Blade. Maybe. Cool. I think that's kind of it, guys. Really looking forward to this next stream. Oh, is this a fight? No. Yeah. The Solar Blade doesn't even exist in Gen 6. See, I knew Quilladin didn't get it. If you'd prefer Ability Capsule, Gym 5 if you'd prefer Dry Skin. And I might. I got rid of Cut. The Rantis's move, yeah. I know Gallade gets it, right? Am I wrong? I feel like Gallade gets it. Eventually, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just gonna fight this guy. Oh, I don't even have to fight this guy. Okay. Well. Ooh, surf on Helios. That's fun. Damn. Has that always been a thing? I will keep Water Pulse for now. That's fun that Helios just gets surfed. I like that. It's like surfing Pikachu. Okay, this was great. We are going to be back again tomorrow, roughly 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern. That's pretty much it. Guys, thanks so much for coming out. Like I said, we're really going to get cooking on the next few streams. Our plan is to finish things by Friday. So, yeah, thanks so much for coming out. Having a lot of fun with this. And we'll see you later.